Hi and welcome to Violet Connie Art. This is my last Inktober video. I have 7 prompts for you today. Day 25 is the first one with Tasty, and I am just getting these done now. So some of them are a bit rushed, some of them are a bit basic, but I am getting them done and I'm very pleased because there was a point there a week ago where I didn't think I was going to finish Inktober at all. So for this one I decided to just do some fruit scattered on the page, and this is the only one that I decided that I'm not going to use just one accent color. I really just felt like coloring in the fruit different colors, so that's what I did for this one, and I really like how it turned out. It's kind of cute and basic, but that's fine. It is another card down. After Tasty was the prompt Dark for day 26, and I went super basic with this one. I drew some eyeballs and I coloured in the background black. Nice and simple. I tried to vary the eyeballs a little bit. Not really much to talk about this one, but yeah, it was just a simple, easy one to do. Something that wasn't going to take up too much time, so I could finish off all these cards in one day. And this is the final card here, what it looks like. I turned the lights down so it wasn't so shiny, and that's it. So next for day 27 was Coat. And this was a really interesting one. At first I thought, why am I going to just draw a coat on a piece of paper or on a card? It's a pretty unusual thing to just draw one of on a card. I guess you could get really artistic with it and draw a coat. But instead I went for with a different angle and decided to draw one of those English sheepdogs with the really shaggy fur coats. And I just thought that that was kind of cute. Those dogs do look really cute. When my dog Daisy, her hair grows, even though she's not an English sheepdog, because of the colour in her fur, she actually looks like an English sheepdog, and her fur comes down and covers her eyes, and she has the most beautiful coat. It gets matted so very easy though, so it's not very good to upkeep. For day 28 was Ride, and I first thought of maybe drawing somebody riding a horse, but throughout Inktober I really did not want to draw any people, and so I made an effort throughout to not draw any people and just go with objects and things rather than human subjects. And so for this one I ended up deciding, after thinking about it for a long time, thinking what else can you ride that people don't ride, where I didn't have to draw a person, and I thought, why not draw a Ferris wheel or kind of an amusement park ride, that kind of thing. And so that's what I went with. Accent colour for this one was Winsor green, and I really like it. Up next was day 29 with Injured, and this was also another really hard one to think about not adding a person into, because usually when you think of injured you think of someone being hurt, or it could have possibly been an animal getting hurt. But in the end I went with a broken heart, but I didn't want to just leave it at a broken heart. I want the heart to be mended, and so I went with this idea of it being sewn up with a needle and thread through the broken heart to fix it. And the accent colour I used for this one was a purple, which is a mauve colour, and it kind of is a granulating colour, which is, it kind of dries a little bit funny. It's not quite granulating, it's more like a paste that you paint with, but it is watercolour, but I do like the colour, it's quite pretty. And so this is my final piece here for Injured. Now on to the second last prompt, Catch, for day 30, and for this one I ended up doing some cute little butterflies that are flying around being scooped up with a net, and I used Potter's Pink for the accent colour for this one. I've been thinking a little bit about getting a chrysalis and raising a butterfly and watching it hatch out of the cocoon, and maybe having a butterfly and caterpillar habitat or as pets, to raise it and then release it. Who knows, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it sounds like something that might be fun to do. Here is the final illustration for Catch with the 2 little butterflies in the net. Up next, and the last one with the prompt Ripe. And for this I decided to draw some tomatoes, some nice juicy tomatoes that are ripe. And it's perfect season for this at the moment because it's spring going into summer, and there's lots of people that are starting their veggie gardens here in Australia. I have a small one, but it's about 1 metre by 1 metre, and it's not a lot in it, but there definitely will be some tomatoes, because there's nothing better than homegrown tomatoes. They taste so much better than the shops, and it's satisfying to know that you grew them yourself. So that's what I did for today's prompt. I'm really pleased that Inktober is over. I have enjoyed it, but also not as much as last year. How has your Inktober been? Leave me a comment below and let me know how you found Inktober this year and whether or not you'll be participating next year. I probably most likely will be because I am sucker for a challenge and maybe other challenges along the way, but I might not follow the prompt list next year if it seems a little bit tricky and go with something else so that I feel more like I want to do the artwork each day. Thank you so much for watching and coming along on my Inktober journey with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!